Hello everyone, welcome back to Python Full Stack course. In this session, I will talk about how to read and write into a Json file. Before going to start actual coding, first we'll talk about the basic things about a Json. As we know, the full form of Json is a JavaScript object notation. It means that executable file which is made of text in a programming language is used to store and transfer the data. The text in Json is done through a quoted string, which contains the value in key value mapping within a curly brackets. It is similar like a dictionary in a Python. The difference between dictionary and a JSON is dictionary is a data type while JSON is a data format where we can store the data. Now one by one I'll explain how we are going to store the data in a JSON file. Before going to start, there is a quick note. If you not subscribe my channel yet, then do subscribe to get the latest information about the programming. Now let us start with the step number 1. First of all, we have to import the JSON file. Import the JSON file. So I just write the statement import JSON. So once I import the file, I can read the data from the JSON file. Now I'll create here one demo JSON file which is empty. Now I'll put the data within a curly bracket. So key is, let's say, name, and their value is, let's say, equal, comma separated. I'll put one more attribute here, age, let's say 35. We can put one more attribute, let's say hobby. Can write in the list, let's say coding, let's say reading, and all these stuffs. So this is my JSON file which consists of certain information. I have to read this JSON file in my Python code. So just first I import the JSON package in my Python code, and then I'll open that file with open, and then within that we can write the path of that file. I'll store that file in the Python code folder. So just I go to that path, and the name of the file is, let's say, demo.json. Just I create a file, and I just create the object of that file as a file, and I'm going to put the data in this variable data, and I'm going to load the file so that that data can be easily accessible. And then finally I'm going to print the data which is under the JSON file. So I just execute the code. I'll get the data which is under that file, demo.json. So this is the data which is inside the file, and I'm going to access the data through the Python code by using JSON package. So with the help of JSON load function, we can access the data of the JSON file. In the next step, we can convert the dictionary data into JSON. How to do that? So first of all, I create one dictionary. So student dict, which consists of key and value. So let it be key is, let's say, name. Let's say name is Sachin, and age of the person, let's say 45. DOB, we can use let's say 14th April 200. We can use 990 likewise. So this is the data in my dictionary which consists of key and value, key and value, and key and value. Now we are going to convert this dictionary into JSON format. So how to do that? So I want to convert this student data into JSON format. For that purpose, we can first access the JSON package dot. There is a method down which convert this dictionary into JSON. So I have to pass the dictionary. So what are the dictionary here? I create student dict that I have to pass. So that dictionary is going to convert into the JSON format, and then I'm going to print that JSON data. So I just save the code and I compile it. The first data, which is the file that we access in the read mode, and then second we convert this dictionary into JSON data. So name Sachin, age 45, and date of birth is 14th of April 1999. So in this way we can convert the dictionary into the JSON format. Next step is that we can write the data into JSON file. So let it be, use the next step, write the data into JSON file. So how to do that? First of all, we have to open that file where I want to write. So with open, I have to mention the file name. So already I have created the file in the E drive. The name of the file is demo.json. Demo.json. And I want to open that file in a write mode. And I'll create an object, let's say file1, and then we can write the data inside the file. So what sort of data I have to write inside the file, that we want first. So let it be, I just want to write this data inside the file. So I just create the object student only, which contain this information. Let's say Sachin, age is 45 and date of birth is 14th April 1990. So this data I want to write in my JSON file. So this data I'll read from the user first, and then we can insert that data in a JSON file. So by using the command json.dump is the function where we can dump this data. So I have to read the information that I want to dump inside the file. So student content data, and by using the object, let's say file1, we can process the data and store inside the file. So once I save and compile the code, I'll get the output which is in the output file. So if I open that file demo.json, you can find the data is get updated. So name is Sachin, age is 45, date of birth. The previous data has been lost from that file because we are just writing the data inside the file. We are not appending the file. That's why this data is overwritten. So by using the append method, we can append the record after the previous record. So by using append method in a JSON, we can append the data at the last. So this is all about the JSON file in a Python. If you have any difficulty or doubt, you can write in the comment section. So I'll give a more explanation of your doubt.